Hi, guys. I'm Zara Black, transformational life coach. Today, I wanted to do a video on the 3 things that my narcissist taught me that actually helped my personality. Okay, these are 3 personality traits that I took from my particular narcissist in my life. So, the very first one would be to listen more. You've got to listen more. I started listening more, because I think when you're with a narcissist, what they do is they listen. They listen a lot. They watch you, they study you to see what your favorite things are, see what you're going to say next so you can finish they can finish your sentences. They really want to get to know you so they can kind of prove to you that, we're soulmates. We were meant to be together. This is meant to be, it was orchestrated by the universe that, me and you were meant to be together. They listen a lot. If you say your favorite food is, chow mein or whatever, they're going to show up at your house with chow mein every night, just to prove it. They'll send you chow mein memes. They'll buy you chow mein stickers, all of that stuff. They listen, they watch you, They're very, very slick like that. So that's something that I learned, not to abuse people, but just to watch them, just to stop talking more, stop giving out so much information, first of all, and talking about yourself all day long. Just listen to people a little bit more. See what they like, see what they're interested in, see the kind of patterns in their behavior, in their speech, do they say things regularly, etc. Just try and listen more. So, number 2, another personality trait that I learned from my particular narcissist is to be relentless. Be relentless. Take no for an answer. Be a go-getter, because that's exactly what the narcissist did in order to get with you, right? They are relentless. And again, I do not mean this in an abusive way, but I mean this in just having that personality trait of just being relentless, just taking no for an answer, just being that go-getter, being aggressive with what you want in life, being aggressive with that goal that you want in life, in your business, in your career, whatever targets that you have, whatever goals that you have in your life, like that's what you want to channel into those goals, that sense of being relentless. That's the personality trait that you want, the way they fought for the relationship, the way they fought for you, the way, whenever you wanted to break up with them, they wanted to get back with you. They would do anything just to get back with you, that whether they lied, whether they cried, whether they were just relentless. They were go-getters. They wanted to be with you, like no matter what it took, So that's what I mean by being relentless. Try and use that in your day-to-day life, in just being relentless with your goals and your dreams and everything like that. So the very last personality trait that I actually developed and used from my narcissist was to have a game plan. Have a game plan in this relationship, And again, for the 3rd time, I do not mean this in an abusive way, to have a game plan. What I mean by having a game plan is to actually pay attention to red flags. Pay attention to them. Make sure you set out in the beginning, if this person has red flags, because we got to approach every relationship with that kind of attitude that, okay, if this doesn't work out, that's okay. But I think a lot of us kind of fall into these relationships like, oh my goodness, this person is the one for me. I found my soulmate, no matter what goes wrong in this relationship, I'll never break up with them. That kind of thing is poor boundaries, So that's what I mean by having a game plan, that we've got to have in our game plan, that we are going to have strong boundaries no matter what. Even if they haven't shown any red flags just yet, have it in your game plan that if they do, then if a boundary is broken, then, they've got to go, and that's what I mean by having a game plan. Pay attention to the red flags. Make sure that you have your boundaries in place. What will you accept and what will you not accept? Because I'd always had in my game plan in the relationship, it wasn't very strong at the time, but I had in my kind of game plan, okay, if my narcissist shows physical abuse, I'm out of there. And, to my surprise, in the relationship, I actually made those boundaries a little bit more malleable. I made them a little bit more, flexible with this narcissist because I wanted to keep my family together. But, you know, that wasn't exactly the best thing to do. So make sure you have in your game plan that if this, and this happens, I make a promise to myself that I am not going to put up with that. Have a game plan to pay attention to the red flags and not be in la la land and think, oh, you know, nothing can break us. Nothing he does, nothing she does can ever break us up. Have your deal breakers. Have your deal breakers. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If the person isn't acting right, then they've got to go. So just to recap again, 3 personality traits that I learned from my particular narcissist was to listen more. Listen more, talk less, observe, okay? Number 2 was to be relentless, be aggressive with your dreams in life, okay? And number 3 was to have a game plan, meaning that you pay attention to red flags and honor your boundaries. I really hope that you've liked this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.